Yeah, but you stood up and I remember you were that guy. What's your name?
Well, you don't remember?
No, of course not. The blur. Oh, don't be insulting. Yeah? Come on, goodness. Ed.
Yeah.
ED.
Yeah.
Everyone! Last time we almost got in lane with 3-4 goals actually if I'm correct. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
It didn't work out?
He didn't pull, no.
No! You know, I had completely set that up for you. You had it made. What happened?
Well, it just wasn't happening.
Just wasn't happening. You lost your nerve.
No, you just did it wrong now.
My fault. Sorry, I'm not your best pimp, am I? Yeah? Was my hat not wide enough? Yeah? My suit not sharp enough? No, I'm sorry, but Ed, if that is your real name, for the benefit of the axe, they are Ed.
Alright, sure.
There, now you can pull it off this time. Yes, sir. Yes! Everyone! The man who almost got late last show, but I stuck it up for him.
What else? Do we have inside any architect? You're an architect? Oh, alright. So we're going to find out why he's an architect. The dual word, architect. Greek word, 100% true. Archi is the first syllable of the Greek word archidi, which means bollocks. Yeah. Or bollocks. It's the same archi as in orchids, because Greek orchids resemble balls, quite yellow. It's the same archi as in monarch. Mon means one. Monarch, one ball, because the first ever monarch in ancient Greece had one ball. So the ancient Greece saw that and said bollocks to that, and they invented democracy. Anyway, so archi means ball. Tech means draw a line. Architect, the guy who doesn't have the balls to be an engineer, but he's not homosexual enough to be a graphic designer. Am I right?
I have actually had a bit of a weird one coming here actually, because I got the tube here to Liverpool Street round the corner, and I got on at the same time as this woman, and we both got on, and there was only one seat left, and I got it. And I could really tell it pissed this woman off, because for the whole journey she was stood in front of me and she was banging a Zimmer frame into my shins. You should have seen the dirty look I gave her. Well, she didn't see it either, but a guide dog did. He was a very placid dog though, because for part of the journey I was using his tail to get some chewing gum off the sole of the shoe. So, speaking of inconsiderate people on the tube, anyway, I was actually talking about the 7-7 bomb.
Who's having a good time?
Yo!
Who feels Christmassy? Who feels Christmassy?
Ho, ho, ho!
Now, I'm going to throw myself out here. Who wants to see some performance art? Sure.
Yes.
Earlier on today, in a fit of mad drunkenness, I decided to author my own performance art song, and I was going to dance it for you.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
Okay, what it basically is, right, okay, I came to the conclusion recently that I am a geek. I've made friends tonight, and I worked out, I did a tick list. Basically, the tick list is, I'm not married, I'm 40,
Tick.
I work in computing,
Tick.
right? I have an Xbox,
Tick.
and I like Star Trek.
Tick.
So, all those things make me geeky, unappealing to women, and very, very, very uncool. And as my friend Beep, where's he gone? Beep! Beep the camera, everyone! As I'm being told tonight, I thought, well, why not be crazy for once in my life, do something cool. And have it captured on film. So, are you prepared to see me being cool? And will you actually, don't be all cunts about it, be nice about it. Like whooping, like, if I do this thing, don't be like, oh, what a wanker. Like, let me look cool. Just like my Christmas present. Will you do that for me? Come here.
Yeah!
Okay. What do you reckon, Mike? Yeah. This is me, I want to be cool for once on film.
Is it 018?
Just start it, okay? And put his volume up too. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because I thought I better do something about it, right? And I thought I needed to find the website that was right for me. Okay, I'm not in it for a quick fix. I'm gonna find someone, fall in love with them, and spend the rest of my life with them. I'll do it for myself, shall I? So anyway, I narrowed it down to 3 sites, right? There was Love Direct, Match.com, and Fancy a Shag, No Questions Asked.com. Anyway, I went for Match.com because I couldn't get into Fancy a Shag, No Questions Asked at work. It wasn't a try, I can tell you. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. But it's great though. It's great though. These internet sites are great though. It's absolutely true story. But I was a bit worried about it though, getting into it, because you do some stories, don't you? I didn't want to end up like little Sarah in Coronation Street a few years ago. I don't know if anyone watches Coronation Street, but she basically thought she was meeting up with this sexy person her own age, and actually turned out to be a man in his mid-40s. I didn't really want that. Well, not in the first 6 months anyway. I'll fucking take what I can get after that. And anyway,
kids have it tough, don't they? The whole BBP thing, we've all heard about the BBP thing. They should have known. They should have known. Anyone who gives their kid a hip-hop name. They're bound to be a bad parent, No, it is tough on the kids. Of course, Gary Litter's back in the country, isn't he? Gary Litter and paedophiles around. But it is okay. It is okay. Because all the kids have knives, eh? Oh, the kids have knives. Oh, and the smiles on their little faces. I should to hear.
They've got issues. Homeless people. Yeah, big issues. I thought I'd just slip in the odd cheesy gag there, see how it goes. I'm actually single at the moment, and I have to say, one of the worst things to see when you're single, I saw it the other day, a homeless guy with a girlfriend. It doesn't get any worse than that, does it? I suppose the one good thing about dating a homeless guy, no excess baggage. I have to say, right, Dave Orange, obviously. Dave Orange, that's not my real name, that's a stage name. Yeah, my real name's David Orange.
Because when someone asks you a question, and it's either A, B, or C undisclosed. It was obviously C undisclosed. Because I could hear the voices. I could hear the voice in her head murmuring, "This man's a player, and players only love you when they're playing." I could hear the voice of her heart whispering, "But I love him." And I could hear the voice of her pussy saying, "Feed me."
I don't mind if that sounds harsh. You don't get it. I haven't got fired. No one believes me, by the way. It's nothing to do with not being able to hear the word no, by the way. But I can't. I just have to keep banging away till somebody pulls me off. And when I say pulls me off, that is the answer. That's the only way I can be heckled, by throwing posters on the floor. People don't believe things about me. Definitely, it's not visual. It's not visual disability. It's hearing aids. People don't understand or make assumptions. Someone came up to me once and said, "You're not deaf. You're wearing a suit." Luckily, this is one of those times I could think of a clever answer spontaneously. I quoted Oscar Wilde. I said, "Fuck off." The other thing people always say is, "Oh, you don't sound very deaf." To me, I was 18, you see, when I lost my arm.